Hey, Miguel Edarati back here with the Wage Rage portion of the Cage Rage podcast. And what we have here is we have a post-UFC weigh-ins look at the odds. And we're going to focus on the ESPN portion of the card. You've got 4 fights. This is the main part of the card. Obviously, you got the pay-per-view, which is the premium stuff. The main part of the card is going to be on ESPN. Good name value, good reason to watch it. It kicks off with Diego Sanchez and Mickey Gall. And, watching the weigh-ins and stuff, it's funny. Diego Sanchez has been with the UFC since, way back when UFC, tough season 1. And he still hasn't changed his act yet. He's still making mean faces and, doing weird things in the weigh-ins. Mickey Gall seems to be a cool customer with so few fights. There's a huge experience difference, but Gall looks a lot taller, a lot longer. And, Diego looks a little bit older at this point. So the odds there have Gall minus 225, Sanchez plus 185. If you're going on experience, you may want to look at the dog there. Up to you guys. Let the 3-rounder and the over-unders at 1.5, with the over at minus 170 and the under plus 150. Moving up, you got Bantamweight. You got Cody Stamann and Alejandro Perez. Stamann a minus 200 favorite. Perez at plus 170. Over-under there's 2.5 with the over at minus 410 and the under at plus 330. So books are expecting that one to go the distance here. Now here we get into the final 2 fights. Interesting stuff here. First you've got Misha Cirkunov kind of serving as a doorman here. He's an experienced guy at this point in his career. Against Johnny Walker. Walker, we've seen some flashes from him. We want to see more. And Walker's favorite here at minus 150. He was smiling at the weigh-ins, and you can see personality-wise he's a little different, and that's kind of cool. Cirkunov, very cold still, almost looked nervous, and you never know, if you get over the butterflies or not. I've always thought one of his bugaboos was being tentative, so we'll see. He's older now. Maybe he hasn't lost that. Walker minus 150, Cirkunov plus 130, over under 1.5, with the over at plus 155 and the under at minus 175. So we'll see. They're expecting somebody to get finished in that fight. And the main event of the ESPN card, and I can see why they got this as the main event. They got Zabit Magomedsharipov taking out Jeremy Stephens. Stephens, definitely a veteran war dog. And Zabit on his way up here. We're going to see if Zabit, fulfills some of his promise here. He's coming in as a favorite. And to be honest, at the weigh-ins, I was kind of surprised. Zabit, very tall for the weight class in the featherweight division. Stephens, a little stock here. Zabit, body-wise, reminded me of Murillo Bustamante, the old 185-pound champion. And Zabit coming in at a minus 250 favorite with Stephens coming back at plus 210. Over-under is 2.5. That's also a 3-rounder, obviously. And the over minus 120 and the under minus 100. Those are the odds for the ESPN portion of this weekend's UFC 235. Take a peek. The weigh-ins are in the books. Nothing controversial, but we saw Zabit and Jeremy together for the first time. Cirkunov and Walker sent some messages, and we got the Diego Sanchez show, so there was a lot of fun there. Anyway, I'm Miguel Edarati for the Wage Rage podcast, and we'll be right back with the main event odds.